Gerberich's brother was the artist in the family until Steve himself discovered that artists have more fun. Steve uses found objects, old children's toys, appliance parts, thrift store cast-offs in sculptures that come to life at the push of a button.
I build mechanical sculpture. Pretty much everything I make moves. I reinvent existing objects and turn them into something hopefully completely different. Growing up with a brother like I did, he was like totally the ringleader, and he was an artistic creator, and he would lead us on these expeditions. And I was always his assistant, the younger brother syndrome, where I would just, follow him, and he would make the cues. But he also was a natural creator. He was just outrageous. Growing up in the shadow like that, it's good, but it just happens. It's the way it is. My father was a cabinet maker and could solve any problem, still can. And, my mom was always a positive influence. I went to the University of Northern Iowa. My brother was going there, and he was taking art class, and I didn't know really. I was just taking general studies, focusing on geology, which was, Earth history was big interest. But I turned these projects into my thesis papers on the Earth history. I would turn into a photographic expedition where I would take plastic dinosaurs and recreate settings out in the environment. So I was more interested in the visual aspects of learning. The artists were having more fun, and it just seemed like more was happening.
In 1981, Steve's brother Tim was severely injured in an accident when he was just 22 years old.
He was injured 23 years ago in this bad car accident, and head injury was severe. I just kind of took the reins of this art beast and started making my statement and going my own direction, which, happened out of, necessity. Had he not been injured like that, I would have probably been his assistant and run the show, but who knows? It's hard to say.
Steve ended up in New York City, but growing up in the Midwest in the 1970s gave him room to explore.